Greetings, everybody, back to another episode of Minecraft. So, today we are going to be building another building, a barn. Yes, we are going to be building a barn this episode. So, we are sticking it out of the way a wee bit to cut down on the noise pollution that all these cows and sheep already produce. Now, we are also going to do a little bit of redstone with the barn. Now, so our block palette of the choice for this build is just going to be simple oak. I was playing and trying to figure out what's a good red block because it's going to be a barn. However, we don't have a lot of red blocks right now. I wanted it to be a red barn, but beggars can't be choosers right now. And honestly, like we do have some of the crimson stuff. I went on a nether expedition and found a few things, but it's like we do have a few things somewhere. I was playing around with them. Like we do have these bricks, and we also have the crimson planks. The crimson planks are... Now, I could be wrong. I am colorblind. Shut up. I am colorblind. But to me, they're more like purpley. Are they purpley? I want to say they're more purpley than red. Yeah, they're more purpley to me. Now, I would love like a red oak or like a redwood tree because I love redwoods in the game. That would be awesome. Like have it a stand out like red. Oh, that'd be awesome. But I also thought about doing dark oak, but our dark oak supplies are minuscule right now. And we do have a lot of oak and some of the things in here. If it burns down, I'm not going to complain. Now, if that thing burned down, which we did have a small little fire on that, which I cried a little bit. So, yeah, we're not doing dark oak. Want to do dark oak? I think that'd be awesome, but we're not doing it this time around. And so, let's just go poop in there. Oh, I love the wings. Anyways, so let's just get on it. We are doing a 10 by 10 cube, or 20 by 20, I should say, cube. For the most part, we will do a little bit of redstone on the inside because I want it to be almost automatic. That's what we got so far going down. I do like the strip logs. I don't really think that just blends too well. I might switch that up a little bit. If you have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments down below. For now, I think I'm just going to leave it. we might do something similar to like this building, add some fence lines right there, or some wall walls. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna try some bird poop. I mean, not bird poop, diorite, the white one, the white walls. See how well that looks. It's gonna look like garbage. It's gonna look like garbage. I know that. Um, yeah, let's do that together. Really, 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 really fast. Let's see how garbalicious it is. I don't need calcite, even though calcite isn't. Now, calcite is a beautiful, beautiful rock. I mean, compared to the diorite, oh, it's so amazing. That's how the diorite should be, if you ask me. Oh, I know. We can do some polished diorite to give it. I think there's a polished diorite wall. I'm pretty sure. Let's check that out together. No, there should be a polished diorite wall. I mean, come on, man. We are just gonna try one. See, yeah, okay. We're just gonna do a handful of these and see how well that looks. Right about there, maybe. Now, I did also mess up on the construction aspect, and we'll talk about that right now as I get some of these down. So I wanted it um this to be more on the ground level of everything because it's a barn. Like animals should be going in. And, oh my gosh, that looks terrible. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to tear that down immediately. Um, so I wanted this to be more on the ground level, and it because I don't really do a whole lot of ground level things, I just naturally just bumped it up by one. Now we have a choice then. Clearly, I didn't bring it all back. I wanted the good profile of the roof, which now we have. So let me eat. We got two choices. Choice A, leave it how it is. Take the lazy man approach and leave it how it is. And this could be the people entrance. And then we can bust out one of these walls and have a animal entrance and a nice little field for the animals, which I kind of am gravitating towards, like a nice horse stall right here that leads into like a attached parking garage, one could say. That's something that we'll probably end up doing. Um, I am gravitating towards that. Yes, it's building a offshoot over here, so we have to take the roof into consideration on that. And also, I was planning on building something here, which I could still do that. It's just going to be a little bit smaller, which is fine. So, yeah, we'll just probably end up doing that. And also, or I could just build two smaller buildings right there and right there to take up this area. Or I could just have, that's a good idea. Okay, getting ahead of ourselves. I do like, okay, getting ahead of ourselves. Focus, 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 shiny. What were we doing? Oh yeah, the barn. The barn. So we'll just take the lazy man approach and bust out. I want to say I don't want it like in the corner. So let's do it right here. And we'll make it nice. Oh yeah, and let's talk about the ground right here. So this I decided to do the jungle wood because to me it's more of a subtle change. Like this almost blends together in my colorblind eyes. So it kind of flows. Yeah, apparently this is more orangey color, I do believe, but it flows better in my colorblindness. So we're gonna stick with that. And or we might do something a little bit different because this is a barn. We might rip this all out and replace it with dirt because if you go into a barn, you would think it would be dirt or concrete. So we could do a cobblestone as well, or stone, smooth stone, because that's more concrete esque with splashes of andesite and gravel. I say concrete because some barns will actually have concrete pathways for the humans, and some then the humans will throw like hay or dirt over on the animal pens so the animals have a place to be all comfortable like. But so we are going to let's extend make a little expansion right there. Then finish up the roof. We might figure something out to break that up. We might even just do strip logs, just go whoop, or logs. I'm going with the strip logs because I think it gives it more of a. I want to say the strip log takes away from the detail of it, but I do like it because it's more mute colors, not necessarily vibrant, but you get the same basic outline of everything. Well, anyways, I'm going to sleep and get back to work. So again, I got a little bit over, just got into a little bit of a groove and did a whole bunch of things. So let's talk about that really fast. So, first and foremost, I finished up the roof. So it's all nice and purty. Then, so I should get some glow lichen up there. I just need to grow some more. And I got this nicely fenced in. I want to replace this with some grass. So it looks a little bit more humane for animals, which we do have quite a bit of. So this area is going to be. I was playing with the idea of, like I was telling you guys, that we should have horse stalls, or we could just have this being like an open, free range thing going down. So it's like a slice of pleasant tree for the animals. Now, what we are going to do briefly is we're just going to fill that in, make it look nice. So the grass will grow, and granted, we do have some grass blocks, but I think this is a little bit better. And it really doesn't matter. It'll just turn into grass, and I would much rather keep those grass blocks for future projects, which I have a few ideas. Should we just top this off? Yeah. No sense in just having 3 randos blocks right there. And we'll just convert all this to grass, maybe. But moving on. So I did this little archway. I'm not completely sold with the lantern up there. I like the lantern up there, but I'm not 100% sold. I want a big enough area so I can bring in animals to get them going in here. Now, what we have here is something that I'm not going to fall down. I started, well, we'll get back to that momentarily. First off, I hollowed out underneath here to and I threw down some cobble because it's non-flammable, and I think it kind of gives it a basement cellar like feel, and I like that because this area is going to be the main storage and or production, I should say. Now, this is your standard chicken cooker. I hope this still kind of works. I need to finish up with the redstone. So you got chickens up there. That's where that trapdoor leads to, is a chicken coop. I did frame it with stone bricks because I like it. I need to get rid of that like now before it catches on fire and destroys all of our hard project progress. We're just going to leave that like that because we are going to convert all of this wall to the cobblestone brick, or stone brick, I should say. We might as well just patch up this like that. So we know to finish this puppy up. So the idea down here is we will have stalls. We will have the chicken coop or chicken cooker right there, automatic. Cooks the chicken, hopefully, goes down the pipe into a storage center somewhere down here, if not further down. I don't know quite yet. We'll figure that out once we get to it. So we got the chicken cooker, and then right next to it, we are going to have the cow cooker, a duper thing. Then I'm hoping. Now, with that in mind, what we are also going to do is I made a whole bunch of fence gates because we are going to kind of fence something like that. So it looks like, and we're going to have a whole bunch of chickens in here. Not a whole bunch, just a handful. So it kind of gives it the look of actual, uh, it is actually a thing. And what we might end up doing is replacing all these. Coming to think about it, this is me just thinking right off the top of my head. We can replace all these with hoppers and have grass blocks or moss blocks over them, so it looks like it's all natural and happiness for the chickens. They'll be wandering around, so their eggs are not just sitting idling by, and we can utilize those eggs. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just hook that straight on down to that hopper or that dispenser? Now, I would, however, I want to use those eggs for like cakes and pies and anything else. And instead of having, now if we do the hopper up there, the chickens up there will just primarily just be egg production, which we might end up doing. Now, as a matter of fact, we'll probably end up doing that. This seems simple. And I'm all down for simple and laziness. So we are going to end up doing that then. So yeah, I'll connect this down, get a little clock thing down here, ready to go. Nothing too simple. Everybody's seen it a billion times over, so I'm not gonna. I'll probably go through it once I'm done with it. So there's gonna be a pipe down here that sucks up all the meats. Now, why I put the lava in right away is to see if it was far enough. Like those blocks might be close enough. Yeah, let's tear them down right now. While I'm thinking about it. So yeah, we'll replace these with hoppers. Okay, we'll do that. Now for the cow cooker, I figured we can kind of do this together. Or the cow farm thingy. We are going to go for a different sort of design. We are going to stick one right there. Matter of fact, let's do this up top. Because it's going to be a very interesting design. Or I hope it still works. I've done this design before. So we'll bust that out. And we'll bust out, I think it's that one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I heard a whoop. Whoop. Enderman. Enderman. Enderman, come out and play! Why don't you play with me? Enderman. Okay, fine, I didn't want to play. See if I care. I do care. Why are you disappearing on me, buddy? My buddy. Okay, so we are gonna do it. We need a full blocks right there. I am still hearing the Enderman, so he's somewhere in a random pocket. Just fine. Okay, so the cows will be around here, which works, hopefully. I should test this out. But I'm not going to right now. We are going to snatch a few of those, get these down like so. Now, I might actually end up testing this out really fast. If this design still works, I think it should. We are going to bust this buddy out. Bust that buddy out. All right, so how tall are cows? Cows are a block and a half. I do believe, if memory serves correctly. And their calves are a block high. So we are going to do that. We are going to then do something like this. Okay, so the idea behind this is as followed. I breed a cow. Sadly, I have to manually do it. So I breed a cow. There'll be like a handful of cows bobbing up and down because I'm going to stick some water in here. So I need another block. No. No. Okay. So there will be some cows bobbing up and down there. I'm hoping that as I breed one, it'll shoot the bye-bye out at rocket propulsion. Just go poof down the chute. And then it'll just chill here for until I press a button, and then it'll get caught on fire and cook steak. Bada bang, bada boom. We got ourselves some steak. Not as fast as we will get ourselves some chicken, but it'll work. Now, I'm going to get the rest of the redstone sorted. I'm hoping. Now, okay, so if memory serves, it's right there. Boop. Okay. Because they are a block high. Now, which is good. I need a sign right there, I do believe. So I'll get a sign, stick it right there, double check to see if this design still works. And yeah, I'm hoping it still works. Then it's going to be all connected to one pipe. This pipe will then run down here. And then we will have a thing about right here. Okay, so we got the basis laid out. We'll get this turned into cobblestone so it blends nicely. This side will be all... I was originally thinking that this side over here would be the... where the chests are, so that wouldn't matter, but things change because I kind of want it to be like, okay, the animals come in and they see how happy it is and all that niceness, so they want to join their fam. And I'm hoping that, yeah, that they should fit in there. Either way, if I need to tear down one, then I need to tear down one. Either way, it'll work. And we will... No, we don't need that. We need a fence post. Boop, boop. Right there. So it'll stop them from escaping. But that's going to be once we get them in. I'm hoping. I might need to drop it down by one. Well, I'm going to do some testing before we continue with that. And then hopefully we will be good to go. And this side, we will... I do have another... We still have piggies that we can do. And also sheep as well. So I think that's sums up all of the meats. I think. Besides fish. Camel? Oh, we need to find ourselves a camel. And a llama. I want a llama. I want a llama brigade. Oh, there's so many things to do. So many things to do. Okay. So many plans. So many plans, man. So, yeah, we will continue with this project. Get the cows in, test that out, see how faililicious it is, and get some chickens in, get the redstone all dialed up, and then we will be in order. I've been doing a lot of work on this thing. Way too freaking much work, if you ask me, but little to show. So let me show ya! So I did go through and do this little simple area over here for grassy area like I've showed you before. I also need to get some more planks down over there. So we got ourselves some chickens, and that's nice. Their whole entire purpose is just to lay eggs. and the eggs will go through a different cycle. These are our cows. So how these farms function is simply put, so we got a secondary chamber of chickens in that. They lay eggs. The eggs go into a filter, not a filter, a hopper thing that goes doot doot, and then into the dispenser. It lights up and shoots it out. Pretty simple. This line is the eggs up there. They go down into the main bus line. I want to say this hopper line. The cows that we breed up there should get launched down and into this little chamber. Once they reach adulthood, we go up and fry them, and we got cooked steak afterwards. Now, there are some problems with this. First and foremost, if we got a overabundance of eggs and it is clogging the entire system, this is a safety override. This override will lock the line, so it will not make any other things hatch. It won't make this hatch. It won't do anything. It should lock the entire bus on this side out. I think it should be powering that one right there. So I hope it blocks it. If not, then we'll figure something. We'll figure it out later. So this is since it's such an automated service, it can have a massive backflow problem. We do have, I only have 4 or 5 sorters. 5 sorters already set up. I don't have the materials for the full shebang as of yet. I am very close. Just need a few more comparators to get the filtering system completely 100%. So, since we are so close to the ceiling over here, and I don't want to drop it down any further, however, I think I will want to probably end up making a bulk storage of a sort later once we got a overabundance of stuff. Now, once something gets shot in here, it just simple dropper thing that just goes whoop up there, utilizing a simple timer and also a observer thing, elevator thing. Now, the interesting part. I am going to be hooking up another chest over here. This will be our overflow production. This one chest should notify and lock down the entirety of the system. Now there's going to be 2 chests. Anything that I did not plan for entering the system should lock down the entire system currently. And I can hook that up really easy. All I need is another comparator. And once I get the other comparator set up, I literally just have to do it on a secondary chest and then run another line clear back to probably here. It should stop this part from launching, but it won't block the entire system. It will not only fork, so stop that elevator as a precautionary, but also I'm hoping to block this and stop the entire automatic feature of this. I might do a I should actually test this out right now to see if this actually blocks everything. Let's throw in one of these now and hope it gets stopped. No, it does not. Crap. Well, that's why we test things out. So I need to retrieve this and maybe get another re repeater over here. Ah. So hopefully I already pulled cows. They're all gone. The sheep. Let's talk about sheep really fast. Now, sheep, we will be doing something different with sheep. That's why there's not a spot for them. I want to make a... I got plenty of redstone. Do I have a repeater? Do I have a repeat? Oh, I have tons of quartz. I might actually... I did not check in that. I will quickly and hopefully make a repeater. I need cobble. I think I need cobble and or smooth stone. I can never remember which one's which. Boop. And we got smooth stone. Okay. So torches. Okay. And we go boop 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 and bloop. Okay. So once I get the entire system hooked up, that'd be grand. Now the biggest, so clearly it's very blasé with the building. I will break away and do some detailing work, see what I can do. I have no idea. I don't want to do the leaves, which I normally do the bushes all over the place, and I kind of don't want to do that this time around. So it's challenging me to doing something a little bit different. Now I'm hoping that powering down here will stop this a little bit. Power this directly and okay. So we put in non-filler. Spruce wood should block the entire system. Why? Okay, there it is. And yep, that should do it. That's a simple fix. Great, awesome, blossom. And then we just enable that to have it continue. Okay, so we blocked quite a few eggs. Excellent. Now, I'm hoping I did have to fiddle with this a little bit. This is a good thing for the eggs because this filtering system is amazing. But it mainly focuses on stacks of 64. So I'm hoping that stays. Doesn't break the entire system. However, I will come back once I do a little bit more work. Probably on the building side. Probably on the building side. Anyway. So, this is what we are probably going to stick with. I need to get some stairs to help that the front area out. Let's talk about it for a second. I added some windows. I was looking, humming and hawing the entire duration, like, what can I do to break up this flatness? Well, good old-fashioned windows. Now, I added these spruce doors because it looks like almost like shutters. And I kind of like that. I added that for the top of the barn. I like that window. I really freaking do. And I can crash into it. Yep. If I once I get better with flying, I can probably fly into it. I still need to add some ladders. But yeah, there's windows all around. They all have that trim thing going down, which I like. I need to do the top window. So that is what we are going to stick with for the time being. Now, down here, I've been doing a lot of work, as you can tell. Or can you not tell? I decided to go ahead and put up the stone bricks walls. There's some all these areas. I just haven't gotten. I still need to make the stairs and pop them right there. Then it's going to be done. This is just going to be a simple door that leads to this area, the redstone area of happiness. I got every single last comparator sorted and figured out. Now, in my testing and in my specialness, I did figure out there was a fatal flaw. The eggs. So I had to disconnect the entire egg circuit, and this is what we got going down with the eggs. So it just goes into one chest that filters into two separate chests, and it goes all the way down to one again. Crap. How did I need to get out of here? I flew out of here last time. Anyways. So. The this, yes, there's going to be one in there. I don't know if it can be helped, but once this fills up with all the eggs as backflow, because that's the last hopper that will fill up, this will trigger. And it's measured out to be somewhat good enough. And then it'll shoot on down. This chest right here, if anything gets inside the system that shouldn't be in the system, it's going to pop into this chest. This chest does the same thing. It locks the entire system. So, I did some changing. Hey. So, I have it forked down here, so this will lock this portion, so nothing will go up. As far as this area is concerned, this is the area that I changed a little bit. So we have it split now. Two separate circuits, for the most part. For the most part. Now, this main lock line will do the same thing. It will lock this dispenser up, so it will not do any more dispensing, and no more eggs will hatch, and this, that, and the other. All happiness with that. And this line will go down there and lock up that hopper right there, which is great. So, and I need to plug up that. I can't plug it up right now. This line, the flip of the switch, will lock the eggs from above. That will lock just the egg circuit, just this little hopper right there. So they can still lay eggs and whatnot. This entire system is going to get locked up, and we can sit like that for all eternity if we so choose. But I want some eggs, so yeah, that's how we're going to do it for the time being. Now, once we get a little bit more eggs, we will probably get rid of that, lock that for some time, rather, just in case we need to restock and do some eggy things. All right, so we got eggs, we got beef, every single last hopper is taken care of, all the chests are taken care of. So, this building is almost done. I would like to do some more decoration in here, so it's not so empty. If you have any ideas, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. But unfortunately, I think that'll be all the time that we have for today. If you like it, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions on how I can improve this wonderful barn, drop a comment down below. I greatly appreciate every single last one of you guys who have stuck around to watch this entire episode. I have a parrot. I got a new parrot now. Yay. Um, well, either way, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other happiness. And as always, keep on smiling. Goodbye.